Hey, how's it going, everyone? So today I'm going to be talking about why I think that the Ninjago characters should be the first team you begin farming for in LEGO Legacy. There are a lot of different teams you can farm in this game. There's King's Court, Space, Ninjago, City, Pirates. But personally, I feel like you should definitely go for Ninjago. I've been able to beat almost every single team in my arena shard, including full 7-star teams. Here I went up against a 140k awesomeness 7-star King's Court team and won without too much trouble. And this wasn't just a one-off battle. I beat very powerful teams in the arena every day, and most of the time I'm able to finish in the top 10, even though I started a few weeks later than most of these players. So I'm not just saying Ninjago's the best because I like the team, I'm saying it because I've actually seen them do a lot of work in Arena itself. So, first of all, they're very easily accessible. 3 of the 4 Ninjago characters have 2 different places that you can farm them from, meaning that you'll be able to get a lot of tiles for these characters every day. Zane is available from a mashup node and the mashup store. Kai has 2 different nodes in Glyph Hunt, Nia has 2 different nodes in Piptown United, and Lloyd is available from the Arena store. Now, Lloyd is definitely the hardest of the 4 to farm, but he's also arguably the best character in the entire game. So while it will be slower to get him to 7 stars, he is still very viable even at just 3. Lloyd is a tank that instead of him gaining taunt, all of his allies gain stealth. And the stealth lasts for 3 turns, and that ability is a 4-turn cooldown, meaning that you'll be able to keep all your allies under stealth for most of the battle. It also gives out critical chance up, and since Lloyd will go first in most situations, your entire team will be getting a lot more critical hits during the first few attacks. But that ability doesn't stop there. Lloyd will also gain defense up for 3 turns if he was under 100% health, and dodge up 2 for 3 turns. If you know anything about LEGO Legacy, it's that tanks are not very great in this game because it allows the AI to focus down on one unit instead of spreading their attacks around. But with Lloyd, he gains dodge up too, meaning that most of the attacks coming his way will not even connect, which will allow him to survive for much longer than any other tank. He also has a self-heal ability, and if you throw a healer like Hiker into the team, Lloyd becomes one of the most annoying characters in this entire game. Then we've got Zane. He's critical to this team as well. He will go second after Lloyd, and you can use his first special to apply defense down to the target enemy, meaning that all of the following attacks will do a lot more damage. And in some cases, you will be able to take out a character before they can even take a turn. His AoE and basic attacks do a ton of damage that will really help you tear through even the tankiest of enemies. Next up is one of the more underrated characters in this game, Kai. Even at a low star level, Kai will put out some massive damage. I currently have mine at gear 5 4 stars, and I've seen him hit for 3.9 thousand damage. And since he goes after Lloyd, he will almost always have critical chance up, which means even more damage. Some people like to run another attacker in the place of Kai because he doesn't have a lot of health, but thanks to Lloyd's stealth, he'll be hidden for most of the fight, so he'll survive for much longer, and since he is a Ninjago character, he will also give Zane an extra 7% critical chance because of Zane's passive, 10% at level 5. Now, Nia is the outlier in this team. While she is a decent character, you will benefit a lot from having a different attacker take her place. I personally am still farming her tiles because I would like to have all of the Ninjago characters maxed anyway, but currently I've been using Cactus Girl in her place. Cactus Girl is nice because she's one of the characters that you start out with. She's the leveling reward, she has a mashup node. Uh, I think if Nia just had a bit more damage, she'd be amazing, but unfortunately she is not. So there's 6 Ninjago characters currently in the game, but 2 of them, Master Wu and Lord Garmadon, are not currently accessible. So who should be your 5th? Well, in my opinion, Hiker is the one to choose. Most people can agree that he's the best healer in the game, and as I mentioned earlier, him paired with Lloyd is very, very annoying for the enemies to fight. And he's also one of your starter characters, and he has a mashup node as well as a hard node, so he's easy to farm on top of you getting him early, and he's just a great character all around. By the way, if you're wondering what abilities to focus on leveling first for this team, Hiker's heal ability, Lloyd's stealth ability, and Kai's special attack are some of the best. Okay, lastly, let's talk about sets. Which one is the best for this team? Well, actually, it's the Guarded Inn, even though we're not using any castle characters. And that's because of these two abilities. This one right here will give out offense up whenever an ally gains defense up. Now, Hiker has a chance at the start of every one of his turns to give the weakest ally defense up, which will, in turn, give out offense up. And since Kai is most likely to have the lowest amount of health on your team, he will often be the weakest, and as you can imagine, giving an attacker like him offense up is no joke. And this ability right here gives a chance that units will gain payback. It's only a 10% chance, but it's amazing when you do get it. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if they released a Ninjago set soon, possibly the Destiny's Bounty, so I'm saving most of my set tools in case that does drop. One other thing I want to talk about is the possibility of a legendary style event. If you don't know what that type of event would look like, basically it would be an event for someone very powerful, but it would require specific characters at corresponding star levels to unlock. So let's say, for example, that it is the Golden Ninja. Why not, right? He's pretty cool. Well, there would be 7 different battles, one for each star level, and the star requirements would go up along with it. So if you wanted a 5-star Golden Ninja, well then you would need at least 5-star Ninjago characters. And if you wanted a 6-star Golden Ninja, well then you need 6-star Ninjago characters, and so on and so forth. Also, this type of character would probably not unlock until you had enough tiles to take him directly to 5 stars. So anyway, that's how that type of event works in other similar games, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something similar in LEGO Legacy very soon. And if that event happens to require Ninjago characters, I want to be ready with them all at 7 stars. So that's the main reason I'm farming Nia, even though she's not in my team. Well, I hope this video helped you out. I've been using Ninjago characters to some pretty decent success, so hopefully this can help you as well. Alright, thanks for watching.